Hey y'all, this is AnnaAlexander. Welcome to my basement as I'm about to watch for the first time Disney's animated feature, Treasure Planet. Last week when I was watching Strange World, it kind of got me thinking about some of the Disney films that came and went without making much of a splash. We don't talk about them very much. I consider myself a Disney kid, grew up on Disney, seen pretty much all of the movies. Mom worked at Disney Store for 10 years. Disney's been in my life, but Treasure Planet's one of those ones that kind of came and went and nobody talks about. So I thought, hey, while I'm convalescing and recovering from surgery, let's have a watch and see what it's about. I do know it kind of has a cult following, and I've also heard that Jim Hawkins is quite a snack. I don't know. So we'll find out. For some reason though, I thought this film was like pre-Disney Renaissance, late 80s, early 90s, kind of around the time of Oliver and Company, but it wasn't. It was 2002 after I looked it up, and I kind of know now why I might have missed it. 2002, I had just moved to Vegas and I was having my first child. I wasn't going to the movies in 2002. I think the last thing I saw, the only thing I remember seeing in 2002, 2003 was Spider-Man, the OG Tobey Maguire. So I can see why this one was not in my radar. I was busy. I think Treasure Planet and Rescuers Down Under are the only two Disney films I haven't seen, except for Song of the South. That one I've seen bits of it. I think those are the only ones. So what do I know about Treasure Planet? It's a take on Robert Louis Stevenson, Treasure Island, pirates, but they're in space, Jim Hawkins, Long John Silver. Yeah, one-legged pirate. That's about it. That's all I know. So this is your first time joining me. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. If you've been around a few times, you can skip ahead. You know what I'm gonna say. I have to give a disclaimer though, just so that you know, everything I say going forward is just my opinion based on my own research, experiences, observations of the world. You and I may react to things differently because we've led different lives, and that is okay. That's why we like watching reaction videos. We want to see if people have the same thoughts that we do, and when they have different thoughts, I like to know why. So you're saying, let's get to it, and I'm there with you. So I'm gonna get wrapped and loaded under the big cozy blanket. I've got some water, I've got all of you. Thanks again for joining me, and let's get to it.
Little did they suspect that they were pursued by pirates. And the most feared of all these pirates was the notorious Captain Nathaniel Flint.
Ooh, okay. And you can see the plane, the gist getting into computer-generated graphics and meshing the two styles between 2D and computer.
Taking its prey.
James Pleiades Hawkins.
Pleiades.
Overtaking its prey, Flint and his band of renegades.
Whoa. That's quite the book.
But stories have persisted that it remains hidden somewhere at the farthest reaches of the galaxy.
Somewhere on Saturn.
Nighty-night, Mom.
Nighty-night, sweetheart. I love you.
Love you too.
Where does Mom go? Where does Mom go?
Made one's spirit soar.
Okay, where did Mom go? Okay, I'm getting a little dizzy.
Mrs. Hawkins! I know. Refill on the perp juice. Coming right up, Mrs. Dunwoody.
Mom's still around. What? I was unexpected.
Ah, my Alponian chowder with the extra Solaris seed.
David Hyde Pierce?
What brings you here, curious little one? Are your parents around? What's the matter? Cat got your...
Jim.
As you are aware, ma'am, this constitutes a violation of his probation.
Yes.
Probation, oh no.
Are you the boy's father?
Oh,
What? No.
good heavens,
no.
no.
Not you. He's just an old friend of the family.
Ew.
Any more slip-ups will result in a one-way ticket to juvenile hall. Kitty Hushko. Thus Lamo.
Kitty Hooskow.
You take care now. Let's motor.
Oh, no.
He is constantly in trouble, and when I talk to him, he's like a stranger to me. I don't know, Delbert. I've tried everything.
Jim needs a non-illegal activity that takes up his time and energy.
Mister, you okay in there, right?
But they'll have to pry it from old Billy Bones' cold, dead fingers afore I...
Is Billy Bones dying? So where are the other humanoids? It's an awful lot of aliens, which I guess is fine. But I would figure one humanoid, oh, that's lovely.
I keep dreaming one day I'll open that door, and there he'll be just the way he was. A smiling, happy little boy holding a new pet and begging me to let him keep it.
Oh, well, you're about to get your wish.
The cyborg! Beware! The cyborg!
Quick, we gotta go.
Oh, no, her business, her home. Oh, no.
Unlike anything I've ever encountered. Even with my vast experience and superior intellect, it would take me years to unlock its... Hey. It's...
Treasure planet.
You know what this means?
It means that all that treasure is only a boat ride away.
So if this turtle-esque guy had the map, why wouldn't he have gotten the treasure already? Right?
It's totally preposterous, traversing the entire galaxy alone.
Now, at last, we hear some sense.
That's why I'm going with you.
You said yourself, you've tried everything. There are much worse remedies than a few character-building months in space.
Are you saying this because it's the right thing, or because you really want to go?
I really...
Probably both.
Jim, my boy, soon we'll be off to the spaceport.
So here's untrusting, pragmatic me. Guy's got a map. That means somebody has already been there to make said map. So what makes you think that treasure's still there? 2, anybody you hire and you tell them where you're going, wouldn't they try to take the treasure from you? Cannot trust them. And these two are not quite up to defend themselves against shady characters. I don't know. This would not be an expedition I find. It's too risky. So my story would be done by page 5 because I wouldn't go.
Well, Jim, this should be a wonderful opportunity for the two of us to get to know one another. You know what they say, familiarity breeds,
Contempt?
well, contempt. In our case, look.
But I'm not the captain. The captain's aloft.
Okay.
Mr. Arrow, I've checked this miserable ship from stem to stern, and as usual, it's spot on. Captain Amelia, late of a few run-ins with the Protean Armada. Nasty business, but I won't bore you with my scars. You've met my first officer, Mr. Arrow. Sterling, tough, dependable, honest, brave and true.
Please, Captain.
Oh, shut up, Arrow. You know I don't mean a word of it.
Jim, you see, is the boy who found the treasure.
Doctor, please. To muse and blabber about a treasure map in front of this particular crew demonstrates a level of ineptitude that borders on the imbecilic.
Wow. Captain's on it.
Gentlemen, this must be kept under lock and key when not in use. And Doctor, again, with the greatest
Keep your lips
possible
shut.
respect, zip your howling screamer. But I don't much care for this crew you hired. They're... how did I describe them? I don't know. I said something rather good this morning before coffee.
A ludicrous parcel of driveling galoots, ma'am.
She doesn't have her own crew for her ship?
Mr. Silver? Why, Mr. Arrow, sir. Bring in such fine-looking distinguished gents to grace my humble galley. Had I known, I'd have tucked in my shirt.
Is this the cyborg?
Jimbo. Go on, Jimbo, have a swig. More.
I don't think this creature was in the original book.
These perps, they're kind of like the ones back home. On Montresor. You ever been there? Just before I left, I met this old guy who was kind of looking for a cyborg buddy of his.
Is that so?
Yeah. What was that old salmon?
Don't give away who you've been talking to.
Mr. Snuff, engage artificial gravity.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. This animation's killing me. It's like at the same time, just that juxtaposition of the CGI and then the 2D. And it's probably been thinking, look what we can do. Look what we can do now. Look what we can do now.
What are you looking at, weirdo?
Yeah.
Ew, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Why, you got something to hide, bright eyes?
Maybe your ears don't work so well. You ever see what happens to a fresh pulp when you squeeze real hard? What's all this then?
Yeah, I was wondering where's Arrow.
That thick head of yours to keep you out of trouble.
What?
From now on, I'm not letting you out of my sight. You can't. You won't so much as eat, sleep, or scratch your bum without my say-so.
Don't do me any favors.
Oh, you can be sure of that, my lad. You can be sure of that. Put some elbow into it.
So where are they getting space barnacles from? Well, that's just sad. Oh no. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, the betrayal's gonna be great. The betrayal's gonna be too great.
I don't know. They weren't exactly singing my praises when I left home. But I'm gonna change all that.
How you know? Oh, sure.
Don't start talking.
I got some plans. Gonna make people see me a little different.
Don't start talking.
So, how'd that happen anyway?
You give up a few things. Chasing a dream.
Jim gonna lose a leg. It's this foreshadowing of Jim losing a leg.
Good heavens. The star pollution. It's gone. Supernova.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Mr. Arrow! Secure those sails!
Secure all sail!
That's not...
It's devolving into
Black hole.
a black hole.
Oh no.
Mr. Hogan! Make sure all lifelines are secured good and tight!
Hey,
Oh no. Is he gonna get his cut? Not cool. So it begins.
All hands accounted for, Mr. Arrow?
His lifeline was not secured.
No, I checked them all.
And when the time comes, you get the chance to really test the cut of your sails and show what you're made of. I hope I'm there, catching some of the light coming off you that day. I best be getting about my watch. And you'd best be getting some shut-eye.
Because we're going to go kill the captain now.
Disobey my orders again like that stunt you pulled with Mr. Arrow. And so help me, you'll be joining him. I cozied up to that kid to keep him off our scent. But I ain't gone soft.
Now, what's to stop Morph from telling Silver that Jim overheard? Nothing.
Jimbo, playing games? Never much good at games.
Me too.
Okay, Jim, what's the plan? You got a ship full of pirates. And you and Deppler, Captain, may be somewhat on it.
We move now! Strike our colors, Mr. Honest.
With pleasure, Captain.
Oh, even Onus wasn't on it. Oh, no.
Familiar with these?
Oh, I've seen, well, I've read them. No.
In theory. Theory.
Mr. Hawkins, defend this with your life.
Give me that.
Yay!
Did you actually aim for that?
You know, actually, I did.
Murphy!
Now run faster.
Laser ball at 12 o'clock!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, they're all dead now.
One of my gossamer landings.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are you serious? It's back on the ship?
Oh, no. So even if you find the treasure, how are you going to get it off the planet?
Oh, this is fantastic! A carbon-based life form come to rescue me at last! Solitude's fun! Don't get me wrong, for heaven's sakes, after 100 years, you got a little nuts!
To Martin Short?
Of course, I'm Ben, the bioelectronic navigator. Oops. And you are?
Jim.
And Captain Flint wanted to make sure nobody could ever get to his treasure, so I helped him. And you are?
Wait, what about the treasure?
I want to say Larry. My missing piece? My primary memory circuit?
Is that what the orb is?
Yes, now listen to me. Stop giving orders for a few milliseconds and lie still.
Very forceful, Doctor. Go on, say something else.
Hey, look! There's some more of your
Oh, no.
Hey, fellas! We're over here!
No. Okay. We're going to put a pin in Ben. Pin in Ben.
Whatever you heard back there, at least the part concerning you, it didn't mean a word of it.
Sure.
That bloodthirsty lot had thought I'd gone soft. They'd have gutted us both. An even portion of the treasure. is yours.
Hmm.
Boy, you are really something.
I mean, at least you taught me one thing. Stick to it, right? I'm gonna make sure that you never see one doubloon of my treasure.
Oh, you still don't know how to pick your fights, do you, boy?
No. No.
Mark, hop to it.
Morph, you knew who this was when you joined forces with him.
But you gotta help her.
Dang it, Jim, I'm an astronomer, not a doctor. I mean, I am a doctor, but I'm not that kind of doctor. I have a doctorate. It's not the same thing.
Without the map, we're dead. If we try to leave, we're dead. If we stay here...
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead.
Thanks, Morph.
Quiet time.
So I'll just slip out the back door.
Back door?
What is all this stuff? You mean the miles and miles of machinery that run through the entire course of the inside of this planet?
Yeah. Well, go a different exit.
How do we get there? On that.
I have a feeling Mr. Scroop's gonna be on the ship and they're gonna have to battle it out.
Stupid robot's gonna get us all killed.
Cabin boy.
Ooh. No. Should have taken the shot, Jim.
Come on. No!
Do say hello to Mr. Arrow.
Tell him yourself! Doc, wake up.
I don't think Doc's there.
Fine work, Jimbo. Open it. I'd get busy.
You want the map? You're taking me, too.
Where is it?
I see nothing. One great big stinking hunk of nothing left.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, no. A secret door? To space?
A big door. Opening and closing.
That's how he vanishes.
Where's that
Woo!
treasure?
And the treasure is buried in the center of this planet.
There's a tunnel through the whole planet, right?
Just open the right door.
Booty traps.
1,000 worlds.
What's shooting into it? And why?
Captain Flint?
In the flesh. Well, sort of.
Who betrayed him?
Remember what it was. Oh, a mind is a terrible thing to lose.
I think I just found your mind.
Oh, my memories! Right up until Flint pulled my memory circuit so I could never tell anybody about his booby trap!
Oh.
If I'm not there in 5 minutes, leave without me.
I am not leaving my buddy, Jimmy! Unless he looks at me like that.
Wow. Where's it all going, though? Just... Where's it going? Just melting.
I feel like such a useless weakling. With abnormally thin wrists.
Wouldn't be the wrist, it'd be your palm.
Yes! Morph, we are so out of here!
Ah, Jimbo!
Oh, he made it up there quick.
Get back!
I like you, lad. But I've come too far to let you stand between me and my treasure.
He's gonna take a fall, isn't he? We're gonna get the Wilhelm scream. Oh, oh.
Reach for me now. Reach.
Is he gonna let it go?
Last me for a boat.
He let it go.
Are you doing fine? Doctor now, either over gently, gently.
That sounds like Emma Thompson. Oh no.
30%? That means you'll never clear the planet's explosion in time.
Through the portal.
There's a portal back there. You can get us out of here.
Oh no.
17 seconds!
Okay. Any other portal? Oh, he happened to the one for home. That was handy.
'Just wait until your mother hears about this! Of course, we may downplay the life-threatening parts.
You never quit, do you?
Ah, Jimbo. Ha ha.
Like he was gonna be arrested.
What say you ship out with us, lad? You and me, Hawkins and Silver.
I met this old cyborg, and he taught me that I could chart my own course.
You're gonna rattle the stars, you are. I need you to keep an eye on this here pup.
For reals?
Oh, and one more thing. As for your dear mother, to rebuild that inn of hers.
That you looted and destroyed. I like the little garden and gazebo. That looks lovely. Okay. Did he go to academy? Oh, they made him lose the earring though. What? No. He's getting wanderlust. He needs to go on another adventure. Okay. Johnny Resnick. Ah, Johnny Resnick. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It was Emma Thompson. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Okay, like this voice sounds familiar. This voice sounds familiar. And there you go. And Emma Thompson was Emma Thompson. So while great, okay, good story. I enjoyed myself. Good, decent story. Visuals were interesting. You can tell they were playing with what they can do with computer graphics at the time. Lots of shiny bits, lots of them playing with what can they do with the camera? Where can they move it? Let's make it a little more true to life as we're running, jumping, dodging things, which is fine. However, I was getting a little motion sick, but you can see them playing with it and how that would be a novel thing in an animated feature, those effects. So I said, put a pin in Ben. Here's the thing about me and Ben. Ben to me and Ben. Characters like Ben, who I don't need if we needed that comic relief. Characters who are a little too and don't have any sense of self-preservation. I personally have I hit a block with it. They annoy the crap out of me. So the more he did the, hi, we're over here, it was borderline making me want to throw my shoe if I was wearing it at the screen. If I was on a tightrope of being okay with the character and me hating the character, I was towards hating this character. Did it have a few good lines? Yes. However, it wasn't really needed. No, not so. There, that's me. That's a personal hump I have with characters like Ben. But overall, very interesting. I was thinking the Long John Silver, although they just called him Silver, the Silver character would be a little bit more menacing and evil. Not to say that he wasn't menacing, but I wasn't expecting them to continue to have a good relationship with each other through it. So that was a nice surprise. It wasn't all, he's bad guy. He was a bad guy, but he still, you know, he gave up the treasure to save Jim. They parted on good enough terms. Although Mr. Arrow died needlessly after all was said and done. But you got it. He got it. It was part of the story. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed myself. I can see why this hasn't gotten more. Got to remember 2002. So yeah, so this was post September 11th in the United States. The economy was kind of, because when I was living in Las Vegas, 2002, the economy tanked a bit. Hardcore. So I'm trying to think, again, I had baby brain. So what was happening? But I can see why it hasn't been as popular, because I wasn't seeing those merchandising bits that Disney loves to milk for all there's worth. You could have done a lunchbox, you could have done some t-shirts and sweatshirts, but really else what was there to merchandise? You can't do a bag of jewels because Pirates of the Caribbean had that pre-Pirates of the Caribbean. There wasn't any plush toy because you couldn't really, a blob. Okay, so you got Morph, Blob, not really merchandisable. What was there? And I think that's why it's not as enduring. As well as, you know, you had these songs, these few, you know, a couple songs, but they weren't pop hits. So I can see why it flew under the radar and everybody kind of missed it the first time it came out. But otherwise, overall, very fun. I can see why Jim's the snack. And if you were in middle school, high school, he'd be all over that. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I would love to know, as my furnace kicks on, telling me to shut up. I would love to know if Treasure Planet's one of your favorites and what you enjoyed so much about it. And if it's not, what don't you like about it? I would be interested to find out, especially if you subscribe. Thank you so very much. Take care of yourself, stretch your bodies, go get something to drink if you haven't already, and then come back and see the next video in my queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.